Hello, hello, hello. Oh, I just realized they probably heard all that Star Wars going at the same time. Wow. Ruined it. Alright, that's the stream. Cut. Just kidding. What's up? We are the Dweeb Bros. I am Dweebo. This is a Dweeb brother. Brother from another mother. And we are here to play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Talking memories of the game. We're talking strategies. If you press the start on this game and you don't know, do I go left, do I go right? We're going to point you the right way. We're just going to play it through, kind of talk through it.
How's it going?
This is
Travis. How's it going?
Jedi Master himself.
Jedi Master. We
Now
should have Star Wars names for this stream. What would be Zach's Star Wars name?
Jedi...
General Zach...
Dweeboo.
General Dweeboo.
I'm General Dweeboo. Welcome.
That's good. I like that. Yeah, so this game, Star Wars Knights of the Republic, is one of my favorite games.
Yes, so...
One of my most favorite games.
So I like to... we did this before with Zach with Shadow of the Colossus. He really loves that game, so I want to find games that some of us really are into, bring people on to kind of talk through them, memories, stuff behind the scenes. Maybe he knows something I don't. Maybe he knows Lucas himself. We'll find out. But yeah, so that's kind of... I was excited to do the stream, so Travis here, Travisio. That sounds like Star Wars.
Travisi. That's good. I like that.
Travisi and General Dweeboo.
Sound like a Greedo type character.
Yeah,
I think scum of the bar.
Scum of the bar. So welcome. Thanks for joining. We're going to get into it. We're playing on an Xbox One.
Yes. This is.
But you can download the original.
So today, what we're going to be playing is a port of the Xbox version of the game. I think when the game launched, it came out on Xbox and PC simultaneously. If not, PC was a little bit after.
Oh, really?
But it was an original Xbox game made by BioWare. And this was BioWare's first foray. They had made several of RPG games over the years. And this is back when BioWare was more of a cult kind of status studio. They had made the Baldur's Gate games. They had made Neverwinter Nights games. And those were all top-down RPGs. So this was kind of their first try at making something RPG-wise more on console. Mm-hmm. So they got a deal with LucasArts to license the Star Wars property. And so they said, okay, well, Neverwinter Nights, Baldur's Gate, we have this way of doing our RPGs. How would that look with a Star Wars game?
Yeah.
So when they got the contract, they actually were offered by LucasArts. They said, you can do one of two things. They said, we're making this new movie, Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith. So you could set your RPG in that era, or you can take your RPG and you can set it 4,000 years earlier. And
so they had the red pill and the blue pill, and they chose.
Yeah, and they chose to do a game set way in the past, which was the smartest thing they could have done.
Yeah, well, yeah. Looking back, that was the best. Wow, that really changed the course of time.
So this game came out in 2003, I believe.
Yeah.
And so it's BioWare RPG, and we'll just kind of get started here. So
what's up, AOI 2012? He says, nice song. Thank you.
Thank you. So we'll go to new game. So these are the classes in the game.
Yeah.
You can be a scoundrel, a scout, or a soldier, and then you can be a boy or a girl. So here are the girls.
Do we sound okay? Can you hear us?
Testing 1, 2,
Testing
3.
1, 2, 3.
So what do we want to be today? We're gonna make a new character.
A male scoundrel. What's the next one?
A scout.
Scout.
These are more like adventure explorers. Soldiers are more beefy. They're not worried about hiding.
Okay.
Scoundrels hide. They do stealth.
I like the title, male scoundrel.
Yeah.
That just sounds like what I'm up to when I'm up to no good.
Yeah. You want to be a male scoundrel?
But I don't want to hide. I'm more of what's the guy that
fights?
Goes out and fights.
This is a male soldier.
What do you like playing the most?
That's a great question. I typically go with the scout just because it kind of is well-rounded, I would say.
Yeah.
In this game, dialogue options are huge. This game, BioWare really wrote the book on dialogue.
So is the scoundrel has different options?
Oh yeah, they have different skills that they're better at and can progress at better.
Wow.
So, scoundrels are more like rogues, so they're more into stealth and guile. they're more. This is more of a general class, so they're explorers, that kind of a thing, and then the soldiers, they can get some better advancement on their fighting stuff.
Gotcha.
So this one's pretty well rounded, but what do you want to do? What are we thinking? Or we could be a woman.
We can do anything we want. Let's do. What are you the most best at playing as?
I'll create a scout. We'll go.
Okay, your scout. Okay.
Okay, so then you can create a quick character or a custom. I always do custom. Quick, it assigns out all your stats and all your abilities, and you just make a name, basically.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of the fun is actually rolling the character and picking what you want them to be. So this is a great time to kind of bring this up, is all of BioWare's older games, their newer games aren't this way. They were based on the D&D rule set. So what that means is when you play D&D, you roll actual dice.
Yeah.
So all of their engine is based around the rolling of dice, just like D&D. So when we start getting into creating,
that's very similar to Mass Effect Andromeda.
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll go to custom character here. You can pick a portrait. I always thought that guy looked weird. We could.
That guy's guy. His name is Buzz, and he's fought in 8 wars.
That guy, he looks cool. I would be that guy sometimes. And then we've got these guys. Looks like Finn.
Oh, that's them.
We got these nice fellers here.
These nice fellers here.
Very diverse cast.
I say we do the war guy.
Yeah, I'm down for that. So now we got to talk about what kind of attributes we want this character to carry.
Yeah.
So this is basically what determines their bonuses when you're doing combat skills.
Now, is this where you roll?
So you actually don't roll here. So this is letting you pick what you want to emphasize. So every action you take in the game, there's like a dice roll that you don't see. And this kind of determines what you're going to get some bonuses to and what you're going to. So you've got strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, charisma. In my experience, strength is really good for hand-to-hand combat. Dex is really good for blaster combat and also dodging. This is your health, basically. Constitution's your health, and your strength, or your ability to take damage. Intelligence is borderline useless. Intelligence, when you hit certain thresholds, it'll give you more skill points when you level up, but you have to invest quite a bit to start getting the benefits, so I never really did it. Wisdom, basically if you jack this up, when you get force powers, your force powers are going to be better. And then charisma gives you tons of additional dialogue options, which is actually really important. So I'm thinking that we're probably going to go pretty big in strength.
Every game I play, I blast it on strength.
Yeah. So I think that's a
I
good
have the smallest brain in every game and the biggest fist.
We definitely, we're going to do a little bit in wisdom. We're going to do a little bit in dexterity. And then with these last 4 points, I think, it really doesn't hurt to just really put it in strength. So
I won't need any charisma because I'll punch people down until they listen. Just the Star Wars way.
So those are your attributes. Those kind of stay pretty stagnant every now and then. I don't know if you can adjust those, but skills are really the thing that you get points in. So there's a lot of different things you can put skills in. These are kind of like different scenario things you might want to do. That's just a bunch of text that tells you stuff. So you put skill points in a computer use, demolition, stealth, awareness, which is like seeing bombs and mines.
Is there games like this still today that are based on this? Or is this gone?
I would say there's still pretty deep RPG systems like in Divinity Original Sin, but this is not getting the Star Wars name on it anymore.
Oh, yeah.
EA's not making this.
Yeah, because I was looking at this and I was like, there is no way this will ever, a new Star Wars game will never have this.
And actually it's really funny you asked
Most other games will never have this.
This is a lost art form. Look at this description on what charisma does. It's just like, it's very deep.
I started reading the first sentence, got my phone out on Twitter.
This is actually a really good point because for me, I never played RPGs until this game and Fable.
Wow, you really started out.
N64 didn't have any RPGs.
Yeah.
I played Pokemon on my Game Boy, which was an RPG, and then this came out on Xbox. And
you went from like kindergarten with Pokemon to
college. Oh man, when I started doing this, I didn't know what I was doing. I was like, I like bombs. I'll do demolition.
I love bombs.
So what's interesting is you might notice so what you can put things up to is limited by what class you chose. So right now, if I wanted to put a bunch of points in a Persuade, cross-class skills can have a maximum of skill rank of 2. So Persuade is not a natural skill to the Scout that I picked.
Okay.
So the way you determine that is your current level plus 3 divided by 2. So I'm level 1 because I just started. Plus 3 is 4, and if you divide 4 by 2 is 2. So anything that's not a main skill is limited to 2. So if you look up
I gotcha.
point cost, this is a cross-class skill. And we can actually see it looks like computers are a skill of my class, demolitions.
So you can't do some red mage stuff
awareness,
here. Actually, it is kind of like a red mage.
And treat injury. So I can buff out treat injury and repair, which is those are actually really important. And then I'll probably put a couple in persuade. Oh, I can only put 1. Oh, they cost more. Yeah, it costs 2 to put something in not your normal class as well, but that's fine. Let's move on. We're getting to the good stuff here. Feats. So feats are kind of like unlocks that allow you to do new things and new moves.
Okay.
So this is a turn-based game, but it's like not. It's kind of like live turn-based. So things are rolling, and if you don't take your turn, things just keep moving on without you, and you can move around. So it actually reminds me of Xenoblade Chronicles a lot. When I don't know a lot about how that game works, but it reminds me.
Where it's action, but you're actually
you can run around, but like it's actually turn-based when you get into it. So the feats that I start out with, I can do light armor, I can do medium armor, flurry, which is like a quick attack. Yeah. And I can put in implants and some of this other crap. So
implants, nice.
So these, are pretty various, and these are the different levels of them, so they're locked until you get to certain levels. And then when you become a Jedi, spoilers, a whole bunch of other feats unlock.
Well, hey, you had 15 years.
Yeah, had a long time. So all the force powers
that's pretty cool. I didn't know that.
Are down in here. So
because I heard this game does. You're not a Jedi, right?
Like, you're not, and you can choose to just emphasize blasters and not do the Jedi stuff.
Wow.
So, but I'm gonna do two-handed weapon fighting because I think it's cool to have 2 weapons in your hand. So.
It's always cool.
Seth Jast. Let's pick a name.
I like that one.
Yeah, that's a good name.
Or Dweeboo.
You also, you can all. Oh, I like Dweeboo, and you can also do random. So.
That's Brocus winning.
So
John Dennis.
They really have a great algorithm here for
Garn Jast. You know what is funny is like these are names that you could see.
How did you
know what? Episode 9, I love Jake Khaar is coming in there.
We're gonna leave it as Jake Khaar. I like Jake Khaar. We're gonna go Jake Khaar. Okay. Let's play.
Jake Khaar. Do not mess with Jake Khaar. It's funny because if you don't see the spelling, it's like that just sounds like a guy from the country. Jake, and I love cars. Wow, they even got the whole, it's doing the scrolling and everything, huh?
They went the whole 9 yards with this one. Doesn't even fit on the screen. Knights of the Old Republic.
I was watching the Mega 64 podcast, and I was cracking up. They had a discussion of, like, if in the new movie, it's like, change everything. They were talking, I think it was before 8 came out or 7, and they were like, they should change everything. Or the next one should be, like, just have, instead of the scroll, it should just say, like, the title, episode 9, and then under it should say, like, watch this. And that's it. That's it. And it actually does the full, because it goes on forever, like, check this out.
It just keeps
you're not going to believe this.
That'd be fantastic.
Yeah, that'd be the funniest thing in the world.
Alright. A Jedi battle fleet is engaging with Darth Malak.
Darth Malak.
So this takes place in
So you played this close to launch?
Yeah, close-ish. Yeah, I think I played this in 2004, 2005, and it came out in 2003, so it was a newer game. Might need to turn the
and this is a bit. And this is like one of your like favorites.
Yeah, so this game, man, it just blew me away as a kid.
Because you were a big Star Wars kid at that time? Like you were already really Star Wars?
I've always loved the Star Wars movies and world. I've always loved kind of sci-fi kind of stuff. And this game just is such a gripping story, such gripping character. It's a BioWare game. Yeah. Like, Mass Effect is a spiritual successor to this game. Yeah. The first Mass Effect and this game share a lot of DNA together. And so, in a lot of ways, the same things I've talked on the podcast before about what I loved about Mass Effect, it's the same thing here. It's those characters that that crew that you build over time. You're on a spaceship that you travel to different planets.
Yeah.
And you can pick which quest you want to do first, and it's a sprawling RPG. And it was my first RPG experience as well.
There's Jake Khaar, everybody, with the fricked up eyes.
And this game transcends where it's not just a good Star Wars game. It's just a really freaking good video game. It won 48 Game of the Year awards the year it came out. Beat out Wind Waker, beat out Call of Duty 1.
Wow.
We've been ambushed by a Sith battle fleet. The Endar Spire is under attack. Hurry up, we don't have much time.
Who are you?
I'm Trask Olgo, ensign with the Republic fleet.
I'm Jake Khaar, and I look just like you.
We work opposite shifts.
We don't know each other. We work opposite shifts.
Hurry up. We have
No, that's my long lost brother.
to make sure she makes
Jake
it
Khaar's
out.
long lost brother.
Forget it. I'm looking after my own skin.
Yeah.
You swore an oath to protect Bastila when you signed up for this mission, just like everyone else in the crew. Now it's time to make
Don't tell me what to do.
We're gonna be a jerk.
Trag Dottom, or whatever her name
in
was.
charge of this mission, and it's our duty to protect her. I heard what everyone's saying about you. You
Uh.
explored the farthest reaches of the galaxy. You visited planets I've never even heard of. People with your skills and abilities are hard to find. It's no wonder the Republic recruited you for this mission. But now's the time to prove it.
Okay, you really flatter me. Okay.
The Bastila needs all troops
We'll
on
help.
side during this attack.
Oath or no oath?
Yeah.
You won't stand a chance against the Sith by yourself. We gotta stick together if you want to make it.
We want. Okay, let's play. Can you choose like good and bad choices?
Yes.
Okay.
That came from this game.
Okay.
The good and bad stuff from Mass Effect came from this game.
Okay. Let's play Bad Boy Jake Khaar.
Yeah, I like it.
Bad Boy Jake Khaar.
Okay, so this is kind of like the...
Now,
game
I can
plan.
actually get out of my memories of this game at this point.
Really?
Yes, will knock me out right here because you have plenty. Probably. Okay. Me and my dad would play games together sometimes, and we went to the mall, went to GameStop, and picked this up. And I'll never forget, there was a guy at GameStop in a Hawaiian shirt trying to sell my dad repeatedly all of these game guides. They would try to like upsell you on like buying strategy guides, and they kept trying to get my dad to like pre-order this and get this guide, and it went on. Because you've heard of like stuff people try and upsell you from GameStop before, like stories of people doing that, but this was like ungodly, and it never happened at this rate again. So we got out of there, took it home, and my dad's playing this, and we're in this room, and he can't get out. He cannot get out of this room. He doesn't know what you click. He doesn't know how to get out of it. So he says, Zach, because I went and did something else or whatever, he's like, can you come in here and help me? So I start learning. There's all this, like, I don't know any of these stats, and I'm looking at, and I don't know where to go. It takes me like 20 minutes to get out. Like, I'm good at games at this point. Like, I'm playing a lot of games at this point, but I'm like trying to click around, trying to figure out the controls, and where I'm going, and I get it. And I look back at my dad. I was like, "Oh, awesome! I'm in another room. I went through all the stuff. I'm in." And I look back, and my dad has fallen asleep.
Oh my gosh.
That's where my memory stopped with this game.
That's hilarious.
And he never played it again.
I remember my first impression was...
You had to be a little intimidated.
Oh, I was intimidated, and then the first time I got into combat, I was like, "What is this? This isn't what I signed up for. I want to press X and he swings."
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But I stuck with it. But yeah, so this is your party. So this guy wants to be in our party. So we're gonna say okay. But look, you can see the silhouettes.
Ooh, you get Wally down there in
Wally.
the bottom. You get Ray right there. That's Ray.
Yeah.
Wow, they really they were forward thinking on that.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
They knew what was happening.
Because of the attack, this room is
Hey, anybody watching? Have you played this game before? Do you have any memories of Star Wars? Did your dad fall asleep?
So yeah,
Trying to
so
get
what
the-
I basically did was I grabbed my equipment out of there and I equipped it. So I put on some clothes, which is great.
That's always a good start.
I
Can you take
equipped
off your
a
clothes?
short sword, so this kind of gives a breakdown of the damage it does. Like really, the stats are pretty intense. It even has like a critical threat. Like it has to roll a 20, and if it does 1 through 20, if it rolls a 20, I get ×2 damage. So like it really is full on RPG. So this should look familiar though. Just take you through the menus. This is your inventory, so everything's kind of in here.
Yeah.
Does this look familiar? This is literally
Yeah,
Mass Effect 1.
it's Mass
And as you make decisions, you go more towards the light or more towards the dark. And then this is your, stats. It has I love this, and I wish more games had this, as a running log of all dialogue that you hear.
Oh, wow.
And that is so nice. And it shows what things
They're
pop
kind
up
of
at
forward
the
thinking on
bottom.
that because a lot of games now will kind of like... I do like if it's been a while since you went to a game, I like now that games have like a journal. It's like
this.
I'm headed to the city.
Active quests.
Yeah.
Yeah, completed quests. Yeah.
Because back then in this era, you
They
would
didn't
play a
have that.
game and if you like went a couple weeks, couple months not playing, it's like I gotta start all over.
Yeah, you can look
So
at
where
quests.
at.
You can look at quest items on any quest. So I only have the one quest right now. Map. So it's a pretty in depth, full on thing here.
Cool.
Okay, cool. So let me see what this guy's got on him. Okay, we're gonna equip his blaster. Let's take off my dude's blaster and his clothes, so he's just gonna be...
naked Jake Khaar.
No, the other guy. I'm robbing him. I took this
Oh.
guy to join my party. I took his.
Oh,
things
you
away.
went totally dark on that.
Okay, access code required. Access code required. What was he
You
just
always
saying?
can short press the black button.
Oh, this is why you had trouble, because he tells you that he knows how to unlock the door. So this is the thing I forgot about this game. I don't think Mass Effect was this way. I think in Mass Effect you just played a Shepard. In this game, you swap control of the characters.
Yeah.
So I'm playing as our dude, but I'll switch to him by pressing the black button or right bumper. So now I'm playing as our dude here.
So what? I didn't have the right guy.
Yeah, you were playing as you, which is normal, but he told you got to switch to him, and then you do it. So whenever you switch to him, you can go across the bottom here and look at different moves. So I'm gonna use his security ability to unlock the door, and it does a security check.
You better take the lead again.
That is why I got freaking stuck.
So look, you can swap people like that.
Yes.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yes.
So he has a security ability that I don't have because his stats.
So that's how he's able to open the door.
Yeah,
I wasn't switching.
Yeah,
out.
exactly. If you look at, you can see that you're on the medium. You can also look at his light and dark side.
Oh.
You can look at his skills.
I wish we could do that to like people and like
Yeah.
see if they're light or dark.
The Sith are threatening to overrun our position. We can't hold out long against their firepower. All hands to the bridge.
That was Carth contacting us on our portable communicators. He's one of the Republic's best pilots. He's seen more combat than the rest of the Endar Spire's crew put together. If he says things are bad, you better believe it. We have to get to the bridge to help.
Stuff's bad.
Endar Spire and a copy of Carth's message in your electronic journal.
Okay, thank you. Let's move out. I don't need you to tell me anything else. So R2D2.
That door's locked.
I love that it shows me on Twitch I'm playing Ninja Gaiden.
Switch me to the party leader so you can use my security skills to
It won't change. Let me be myself.
Oh, the codes. Oh, I didn't even. Oh, never mind. He had the codes. I didn't even have to use security. I could have just pressed open. Use security. Open the door. Man, these guys can't shoot for crap.
These Sith must be the advanced boarding
Hey, if you're watching on Twitch, does it show I'm playing Ninja Gaiden or daggone Star Wars? Because if you came for Ninja Gaiden, you're having a bad time. You're probably seething at the mouth.
So,
Alright, let's get into this.
we are in our first combat instance here. So you pause the game and unpause it by pressing the white button. So
Okay.
left bumper on here. So I'm paused right now. Across the bottom, you use the D-pad to move between what you can do. So you can do a regular attack, and you can queue that up, and you press left and right trigger to choose your target. So this guy is actively running towards me, so we're gonna attack him, and I'm gonna use. Well, I won't use the adrenaline. I'm basically just gonna use a flurry on him, and then I'm gonna use a power shot. I can't target the other guy, so I'm gonna set him up to do an attack. So see in his queue,
Yeah.
he's got an attack queued up. And then we'll switch back to me and I'll use flurry. It's just giving me a bunch of little things here. Okay, cool. So now that is what's queued up. He's already dead before I queued it. So then you select, I'm going to come up here and do flurry. When you really just play, See, you just kind of pick what you want to do, and it
That
waits.
won't be our last battle with the Sith. Good thing we have med packs to heal our wounds.
It's all bloody.
It might be a good
My
idea
ear's
to use
fricked
one of them
up.
before our
It's
next
like
battle.
taco grease on my ear. Jake
So,
Khaar's ear.
So yeah, I could use a med pack. I
Got
don't
Carth
really
up.
need it, but- so that's kind of the battle system. I don't pause a lot unless it's really hectic, and I need to though. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch to my guy here, and I'm going to use a power blast, and we'll see if he even hits. Yeah, hit him right.
Nice, right in the chest.
So we're gonna go up here.
Jake Khaar looks like he's cosplaying as Han Solo.
He really does.
But it's literally like swords and stuff.
Yes.
Because I always hear you and everybody else talking about how cool Knights of
Yeah.
the Old Republic was because of that.
On the very surface, when you first start, you're like, "Oh, it just looks like Star Wars," but it's got a lot of like old-timey tech mixed in, and they actually are called vibroblades. So they're these swords that I don't know exactly how the tech works, but they vibrate and they like tear tissue apart.
Oh my gosh.
In fact, if I
Isn't a
read-
sword enough?
So that's a short sword. These are long swords, but you can get. I guess these aren't vibroblades. You can get vibroblades, but you can read in the item descriptions, like in Dark Souls, like here's where the roots of the lightsaber began with traditional swords, still wielded today by primitive cultures. They're simple, but they're effective.
And this is like stuff from the books.
Yes.
Like lore and stuff.
No, they actually. No, nothing else had ever been set back in the 4,000 years before. They wrote. This
Oh,
from
they
scratch.
wrote the lore.
They wrote the lore for this game from scratch.
Wow.
Yeah. So now, because I have a.
But Disney said no to this.
Disney said no to everything in the expanded universe.
Okay.
Disney let it all go. So I'm actually going to use a long sword in my primary hand and a short sword in my left hand. Short swords have a nice feature where because they're smaller, they don't penalize your left hand as much. So I'm using a long hand sword and a short sword, and then my dude's
Nice.
just got his.
You're looking like a pimp.
Yeah.
You look like you're cosplaying as Han Solo, but you look like a pimp.
I'm gonna try to open up whatever. Oh, he doesn't have anything.
You look like if I made fun of you for cosplaying like Han Solo, I'd get sliced.
Oh, jeez.
This kind of reminds me of like the VAT system.
There's a lot of
Fall-
similarity to that
Fallout.
too.
I think it's the closest thing I've played.
The VAT.
Is
system.
it also kind of like
I'm gonna throw a grenade at these guys.
ooh, they're getting grenaded? Eat that.
Alright. Where's my guy? Dude, you need to engage.
Engage.
Don't open that. Shoot it.
Engage.
Dang it. This is the stupidest thing ever. Okay.
Engage.
See, on PC you can rig up several commands in a row. On the Xbox version, you just kind of rig up one. It looks like maybe I'm doing it wrong. Got another grenade. Nice. So we are on the Endar Spire, was what he said earlier, and there is somebody named Bastila. Seems like she's perhaps a Jedi, but she's important, and she's on the ship. There's more remains. Yeah.
So you said this is 4,000 years before which game, or just
Like the when the movies take place.
okay.
This fight is too much for us. We better stay back. All we do is get in the way.
But wait, there's lightsabers right there.
So they still have lightsabers, but it's like they're a newer invention. So not everybody has
Okay,
them.
so this is like the iPhone X.
Yeah.
That was one of the Jedi accompanying Bastil. Damn, we could have used your help.
Yeah,
So,
I would say so. She's got the new iPhone.
dang, that's a shot right there. What's he got? What's the Sith guy carrying? So that's another wrinkle of this, and you'll see that.
I do
actually.
like how, I mean, they got the blaster, but I love how, even in this, like, futuristic world, where lightsabers are possible, they are using these swords. I know they vibrate, but, like, they're swords.
Yeah, it is.
You're
really
you're
cool.
on a spaceship and you're fighting with swords.
It's awesome. It's a very unique and goofy thing. So we got a little level up here.
Bastil is not here on the bridge. They must have retreated with the escape pods. We better head that way too. The Sith want Bastil alive. But once
Bastila.
there's nothing stopping them from blasting the Endar Spire into galactic dust.
Okay, You are really worried. Oh, wow. I wasn't even paying attention, and I'm almost dead.
Dude, you're gonna die. You better use a med pack.
So, you can do auto level up, or you can level up yourself. So I'm going to do a level up.
Level up.
We got some skill points, and we've got some feats, so we're going to put some additional points into Persuade, because it's legitimately
Because
always
pretty
worth it.
soon, we're going to have to talk our way through this.
Yeah.
And Jake Khaar, as evil as we're playing Jake Khaar, we've got to be persuasive.
This would give us bonus to demolitions and stealth. We don't really need that. Critical strike's cool. It doubles the critical threat range. So right now my critical threat range is I have to roll a 20.
Yeah.
So this makes it so a 19 or a 20 is a critical. And then as you go on, you can lower it to 17 to 20, which is actually, you get into like where it's almost like a fourth of the time you can hit a critical. Empathy, I like that because that's what I'm already focusing on is persuade and treat injury. So I'm going to go ahead and put it into empathy. Whoops. Yeah. Let's go back and do that one more time. Cool. Alright, that's leveled up. So we're kind of rounding out the this opening mission here. About ready to experience a very bad war.
A very bad war. Here it comes. Jake Khaar.
Behind here. Damn, another Dark Jedi. I'll try to hold him off. You get to the escape pod.
That's a bad idea, my man.
Get to the escape pods, go. That's what we wanted to do.
I've got a
in the first place.
sword and this guy's a double-edged lightsaber.
Goodbye, Trogdor.
Hence
whatever
why
your
I
name was.
took everything off of him before he went in there. This always confused me when I was younger because I didn't know how to, like, I was confused about where we came from and how we wound up in this room, but I
Yeah,
don't
that's
know.
something about these type of spaceship games, or when you're in these futuristic worlds, I kind
Yeah.
of lose sight of where I'm at. Whereas,
Yeah.
like in a jungle, it's like, oh, there's a. You can kind
Yeah.
of feel your way. I came out of that way. That's
Yeah.
where the trees are.
So,
Spaceship games, like, where am I at?
yeah.
This is Carth Brooks on your personal communicator.
Carth
Tracking your position
Carth
through the
Nasty.
Enterprise life support systems. Bastille's escape pod is away.
Well, I'm Jake Khaar.
Crew member of the Enterprise. No, I can't wait for you much longer. You have to get to the escape pod.
You
Jake-
might recognize his voice as Caden from Mass Effect.
Oh.
Same guy. Same
They
name.
copy pasted his voice. That's how they do it in voice acting.
Think about the leap, though, that Mass Effect was 2007 and this was 2003.
Yeah, they did a big leap. Jake Khaar sounds like somebody, like a foreign director trying to, like, cast American names or names for his movie. Jake Khaar, simple American boy,
Jake?
just trying to make his way in the world.
You could reprogram the damaged assault droid to help you. Or you could use computer spikes to slice into the terminal.
So
I need
this
I
gets
need to
into
put
where-
a picture like a face to the name. You said Caden from Mass Effect?
Yeah. Mass Effect 1. Caden. So this is where this game gets really interesting, and it gets more sandboxy later.
I remember Caden.
But basically, there's on this other side of this room, he said that there's a lot of people over there.
Yeah.
So I emphasized in repair. If I'd emphasized in computer slicing, I could probably override this computer and do some more things.
Yeah.
So this is the next room. This is a lot of guys over there.
bad.
Yeah, it doesn't look great. I have enough spikes to overload the power circuit, so I'm going to try that. So let's see what happens.
Success.
Oh, wow. Okay, that worked. So they're all dead. So this is kind of like a little way of showing that sometimes if you use your smarts instead of just going on in, you can actually...
Yeah.
Now, you could have just gone in there. I could also repair this droid.
This is like this reminds me of like Deus Ex has a lot of choices
Yeah.
stuff too.
So if I was staying more in character, I probably would have repaired the droid because that's what I actually worked on. But you can repair that droid and make it mobile and make it run with you and do some fighting and stuff. So, but since I have a prototype vibroblade. So let's see what this is say.
Vibroblade.
It's upgradable. This is a very adaptable model of the vibroblade made for the user on a budget. That sounds great. They will be purchasing upgrades as resources and finances become available. That's me. I'm a baller on a budget.
Man, look at that. Jake Khaar going at
Jake
it.
Khaar. Look, if you
Nice.
press Y, you can spin your blades.
It does nothing, but it looks awesome.
I'm just in time to spin my blades.
Just in time. I hope you're, oh, there's his buzz cut.
How do I know I can trust?
Let Duke Nukem in, dude.
You know that for sure.
Well, I'm Duke Nukem. Actually, I'm Jake Khaar. I think I'm gonna start doing my hair like that.
That's good. That's a good idea. I have played that opening mission maybe 100 times in my life. Step away.
Because as a kid, you just kind of restart stuff.
Yeah. Oh, I would restart
yeah.
this game so many times.
I was talking about that in the last hangout with Ninja Gaiden.
Yeah.
I get stuck, so I'd restart and start playing from the
Yeah.
beginning. And so I don't know why I did that. Like, I wanted to keep playing, but it's like I'm stuck here. So maybe if I come back and play it a little bit different.
So the planet that we're landing on is called Terrace. It's not in any of the movies. It's a planet that was created for this game, and I think that this planet is awesome. It's
Look how big that pillow
very,
is.
very interesting. Yeah.
It's a body pillow.
This game's similar to Mass Effect in that you get that first planet or like the Citadel, and you're on there for a while, kind of like doing some early missions and stuff. And then you end up getting a ship to where you can travel all over the place about 5 hours in. So we're going to be spending some time on this first planet here.
Jake Khaar waking up.
He's just always got a bloody ear.
You don't have pajamas? Oh, and there's a guy in our room.
You must have been having one hell of a nightmare. I was wondering if you were ever going to wake up. I'm Carth, one of the Republic soldiers from the Endar Spire.
Nice to meet you in my bedroom.
Right.
Carth,
I'm Jake Khaar, by the way.
how did we get...
Something in my consciousness for a couple of days now, so I imagine you're very confused about things. Try not to worry. We're safe. At least for the moment.
We're safe.
We're in an abandoned apartment on planet Terrace. We're banged up pretty bad for escape pod.
That's crazy they added a whole new planet.
It's able to drag you away
Disney
from the
would-
crash site most confusion.
Disney would gouge out your eyes if you tried to do that.
I wish that they would open up the game licenses. So we're just gonna wait here for people to rescue us.
Terrace is under Sith control. Their fleet is orbiting the planet. They declared martial law.
We are doing butthole Jake Khaar. We're going the dark side.
I saw on your service records that you understand a remarkable number of alien languages.
Of course, I'm Jake Khaar.
But it should come in handy while we're stranded on the foreign world. There is no way the Republic will be able to get anyone through the Sith blockade to help us. If we're gonna find Bastila and get off this planet, we can't rely on anybody but ourselves. That smack to your head did more damage than I thought. Bastila's a Jedi. She was with the Strikers
Okay.
that killed Darth Revan, Malak's Sith Master. Bastila is the key to the whole Republic war effort. The Sith must have found out that she was on the Endar Spire and set an ambush for us in this system. I believe Bastila was on one of the escape pods that crashed on the Inner Terrace. For the sake of the Republic war effort, we have to try and find her.
Forget it!
I'm not risking my life to try and save
I
her.
don't think you understand the situation.
Oh, yeah, I do. Carth.
Eventually the
I'm
Sith
Jake
will find
Carth.
us, and trust me, you don't want that. Getting off this world isn't going to be easy. We're probably going to need Bastila's help.
Dude, you are so far up Bastil's butt.
War effort is doomed.
Buttzilla.
If Basil's a Jedi, she can probably
Exactly.
look
Why are
after
we
herself.
going...
Bastila's going to need our help. Many of Darth Malak's
Oh my gosh, it's like this game is trying to make me play it or something.
I've already killed more than their share.
There should literally be a choice of
Okay,
like...
fine. Yeah, like
There should be like a final, you have to like confirm it, like, okay, the game's over, like,
Yeah.
you chose not to do this, and it should show you, like,
She's gonna
Bastila
have
dies.
looking for her. They know how vital she is to the war effort. Bastila's no ordinary Jedi. She has a rare gift.
Wow, sounds like a great person. I'm so glad we're hearing about Bastila.
battle.
Through the Force, Bastila can inspire her allies with confidence and make her enemies lose.
Just being around her, you're like hyped. Okay.
She's a hype man. She's a support character.
From what I understand of her,
Lucio.
it requires great concentration and focus to maintain her battle rotation. The attack of the
They added that too. That wasn't ever in the lore. It's pretty cool.
Had a chance to use her power. I'm guessing she barely got out alive, and now she's trapped here just as we are. The whole planet's under quarantine. those ships coming in to take off. So if Bastil's gonna escape terrorists,
Okay.
he's gonna need our help.
We get it. Basla is the freaking best thing in the world. What's in it for me if
I
I...
mean, besides the chance to get off this island before the Sith find you, do you have any idea what you do to
Dude. If you want my help, you better make it worth my while.
Oh, I get it. Never mind that the Sith will destroy the Republic and ravage the galaxy. You're only in this for the credits.
Yep.
Don't worry, the Republic pays its mercenaries well. You help me find Bastil, and they'll make it more than worth your while, I'm sure. Plus, it might be your only chance to get off.
Yeah, I get it. You really want to... It really means I'll fill the planet on it.
We're gonna need to get it before he survives. While you were out, I did some scouting around. There are reports of
I'm the scout.
crashing down into the
Yeah, I literally am a scout. You took my job.
I don't want to go there unprepared. It won't do Bastil any good if we go and get ourselves killed.
Nobody kills Jake Khaar.
Good idea.
I want to
Use
scout.
this abandoned apartment as a base. We can probably get some equipment and supplies here in the upper city.
So-
Just remember to keep a low profile. I've heard some grim stories about the Dark Jedi interrogation techniques. They say the Force can do terrible things to a mind. It can wipe away your memories and destroy your very identity. But if
Not
we're
Jake Khaar's.
stupid, we should be okay. And after all, they're looking for Bastil, not a couple of grunts like us. All right, soldier, let's move out.
Move out.
One thing that really stuck out to me when I played this game the first time was this had really good voice acting for a game in 2003.
Yeah.
Do I have any upgrade parts? Upgrade. Oh, wait.
How many times have you beaten this game?
2 or 3.
2 or 3 times?
And I've played it, like, literally a lot more than that. I've gotten, in more recent years, I've played, like, considerable chunks, like the whole first planet. So we're going to add him to our party, just like Mass Effect. You said we're in the upper city of Terrace.
Okay, you alien scum. Get up against the wall.
This is a... What's Jake gonna do?
Jake Khaar.
That's how we should deal with smart mouth aliens. Now,
This game doesn't at all wait to throw something right at you.
hey, what's this? Humans hiding out with aliens. They're Republic fugitives. Attack.
Wow, we immediately were found. I'm gonna throw a little grenade.
Yeah, eat that. Jeez, ew. Oh my gosh. That looks like the aliens from that game, what's that? Kind of reminds me of this.
Oh, destroy all humans.
No, the, what's the RTS, like,
StarCraft.
no, it's, crap. If someone dies, it's like permanent.
Fire Emblem.
No, it's
XCOM.
XCOM, that's what I'm talking about. Kind of reminds me of
Stay out of my way or I'll kill you too.
Yeah. That's right. I want to instill fear.
This guy's so nice. I'll move the bodies.
I was only one to thank you. I'll kill you.
Fine. Give me this guy's crap.
I'm Jake Khaar.
So, let's do a level up here again. We have 2 more points. Let's keep doing Persuade, because that's really useful to have. Feats. +1 to all saving throws. +1 to repair, security, computer use. Power attack adds +5 damage to the next attack, but -3 to hit. So it's less likely to hit. That seems more useful than, we'll do the stat bonuses for now. Cool. Alright. I always walk around this ring and I go into every single person's apartment. Alright.
Why not?
Carth, you better have some security abilities.
What?
Yeah, you do. Break in there for me. buddy.
Break in. Carth.
Dia.
Carth Brooks.
What are you doing in here? You can't just come barging into someone's home.
Just did it. I'm just looking for something
So
to
still, stay out of my way and you won't get hurt.
You're as bad as that.
Have you ever played this bad?
No.
Really? You've only played good?
I've always played good.
Have anything worth stealing?
So I'm showing you a side of the game you never saw.
You again? Why do you? Good. I don't.
Well,
I like your room, how it's ginormous and has 2 tables. Oh, dicky-doo.
alright, Laram, what do you want to do? I don't care what your name is, and I'm not telling you mine.
I want to say that to random people on the street. But Brian, I know people here like to Brian. It's just that I might be able to help you out. We're being mean to even our helpers. You know why? We're Jake Khaar.
The energy shields, they're the latest thing, you know? Very high tech. I know all about energy shields. Oh.
There's something about illegal aliens living here.
Oh, segregation.
Humans only. Humans only. Still showing on Twitch? Yep, that we're watching, oh no, it's showing now.
Oh, so the landlord's renting out to illegal aliens.
Wow.
Squatters. Let's see what you got for sale.
Let's see what he's got. Do we need a couple?
So, I don't need any more med packs. I think I have some of those. I could always use more repair parts, but I don't have enough credits. Is there anything I need to sell? So
You know how I play all RPGs when it comes to buying stuff?
What?
When in here? I'll buy like new clothing, new equipment like a sword, anything like offensive and defensive. I use all the remainder and I pour it into buying like potions. And like in all the Final Fantasy games, I usually have 99 potions, and then when high potions come out, I try to get all those. And I usually max out. I don't know why I do that. Just accumulate and hoard all these like healing items because I hate getting stuck out in the field. Like
yeah. Oh, I
with those
understand.
healing items and stuff. So
I understand.
I love like hoarding all that stuff.
This is a really good set of armor. The light battle armor, defense bonus.
Buy
7,
it.
Dex bonus.
But can we get a better vibroblade?
There's a vibro sword.
Vibro sword.
Mine's upgradable though, so I'm gonna hang on to that one. I think it's got a higher ceiling. I am gonna buy this because this is freaking dope armor. Yeah, I'm gonna buy it.
Speaking of vibration, did you ever go to what's it called? I don't even know the name. Brookstone in the mall.
No.
They have all those vibrating like back massagers, and it was the place in the mall that had all the goofy gadgets and like massaging chairs.
Uh-huh.
You don't know what I'm talking about?
No.
But it was a store, and they had one up at Kenwood and stuff. But they had it was all these goofy gadgets and like weird things. Like they had like a floating earth, like over a magnet kind of thing, like those kind of like doodad stuff or whatever.
Yeah.
That is, they just filed for bankruptcy, and like they're done so. And it was one of the stores where it's like, how in the world did that last so long?
Yeah.
Because it was always like all these kind of like gimmicky like,
you know,
and stuff.
when you can't open the door, bash it.
Bash it. Let me in.
I just love that this character is just so angry. He's just hitting the door. Let me in. Let me in. Weird.
Okay, I'll let you in, Jake Khaar. Yeah, take what you want.
Oh, I'm taking your med pack.
Yeah.
5 credits.
We took your money, and I'm spending my sword. I'm Jake Khaar. But reading about that online, Brookstone. If you guys went to Brookstone, my only memories is walking in trying to use massaging chairs and getting yelled at, and like trying to use because it's free massage chair. You can just literally go sit down, but someone will come up and like, "Hey, are you interested?" And now I'm just sitting here just getting a free massage.
Oh my
versus having to put a
gosh.
quarter in, getting it elsewhere. But I never knew anybody that bought anything from there ever at all. But
Jeez.
I'm. You know what? Who am I more sad to see go? Toys R Us or Brookstone? I'm gonna go controversial. I'm gonna say Toys R Us.
Well, this is the upper city of Terrace, so it's kind of like a beta version of the Citadel from.
What's crazy is I'm so spoiled from newer games. This just looks so desolate.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. When
There
I was
are-
a kid, this blew my mind. I was like, oh my god, look at the ships flying.
Yeah, as a kid, this is like awesome.
Something seems to be bothering Carth.
Probably when you took a sword and broke into a woman. Speak to Carth.
Yes, what's in your mind?
I'd like to know more about you, Carth.
Me? Well, I've been a star pilot for the Republic for years. Seen more than a ship wars. I fought in the Mandalorian Wars before all this started. But with all that, I've never experienced anything like this one. Serious competition. Not even the Mandalorians were that successful. My home world was one of the first planets to fall to Malice.
Yeah. You were bombed. Your family died.
Yeah, blah blah.
Calm down. I was just asking.
You're the one I wanted to know. This is it. This is what I am. I'm just a soldier. I go with the fleet admirals tell me to. I follow my orders and I do my duty.
This is what I am.
Doesn't seem right doing that.
This is what I am. I am what I am. Jake, hey, why are you getting so mad at me? It's not like this was my
I
fault.
know that. I'm not angry at you. Don't think that. I must not be making much sense. You probably mean well with your questions.
No, I don't mean well. I'm Jake Khaar, dude.
I'm more used to taking action.
Oh man.
I'm Jake Khaar, and I don't care what you want. I don't care who you are.
Ask them later.
Jeez, this is more fun playing bad.
Well, bad boy Jake Khaar, dude.
Oh man. Kevlar's shop. Alright, let's go this way. What's in here? Cantina entrance.
That has to play, right? No, just a pool table.
There's other music we just can't hear.
Just love watching the Kazakh players.
Yes.
All that stretch, all those credits. It's enough to make a girl get all flushed.
I love the Pazak players.
Nicholas. Karuk.
Hello there, youngster.
Arr!
Interested in buying the Pazak deck of an old man like he's just 50?
I don't want nothing to do with your Pazak deck.
You're giving up gambling. Why? I don't.
Of course.
Yeah, we're not playing your game.
Yeah, I don't want to do nothing with your Pazak deck.
Alright.
Yeah!
Whoa.
Yeah, spin those swords!
Yeah, look at that.
Did you ever used to when you were a kid? I still do this as an adult. Like, if there's a girl in a game like that, as a horny little boy, I would, like, turn around trying to see stuff.
Oh, yeah. You
All
look
the
at
time.
it, you'd be like, oh my gosh, she's hot.
Like, it's
a
like these
girl.
8 polygons that we're
Yeah,
looking at. Like,
yeah, it's stupid. Yeah, when I was like 8th grade, I was like, like 6th grade or whatever, when I played this game, I was like, oh my gosh.
I remember
Look at chicks.
specifically that movie Kung-Pow. Do you remember Kung-Pow?
No, I do not.
It was an American-made movie, but they made it like a dubbed-over Japanese film with like an American actor, and it was supposed to be like funny.
Where did you get those clothes? Compacted in the lower city. And where are those?
We gotta yell at this person.
Oh. Who are you and why are you bossing
Yeah.
me around?
Carth,
Why is the help here so incompetent? One word from Daddy and I could get you fired.
This whole.
shut up, you spoiled brat.
How dare you speak to me like that? Daddy's going to hear about this.
Yeah, I'm going Fred.
Why did I waste points on persuasion?
Dude, she is booking it to Daddy. She is trying to get to Daddy.
Who's
She is
Daddy?
going. Yeah, let's go
Where's
see if
Daddy?
Daddy. Yeah, follow who's
Daddy?
It's that old man that wanted us to get
Oh,
that.
she's leaving the cantina.
Okay.
Whatever.
But back on Kung-Pow, there's a scene in that movie where they fight this woman with a third boob. And me and my friend had a VHS copy that we got from like Blockbuster or whatever, and we like kept playing and trying to stop when the third boob like pop out at one point for just this 1 second.
Yeah.
And we kept replaying and
Trying to
playing,
find it.
trying to pause it
Yeah.
at the right moment. And it's like, you do the goofiest things when you're a kid, like
crazy.
trying to.
Yep.
your viewing and
When did
gambling
this start?
enjoyment. Now, I hope all your bets are down because we're ready to roll.
What is this? Where are we at?
I walked into a room and this was on the TV.
Oh, this is on the TV. I thought we were in this room.
Deadeye Duncan.
Deadeye Duncan.
This is for the arena. You can fight in the arena. I'm not going to, but this was just on the TV.
Jake Khaar would kill them all. Oh, he's gonna wait.
Oh, he's dead.
He's just unconscious. He got shot with a blaster. I love that Deadeye Duncan is the again. He is dead. You got killed.
Yeah, again, of course.
Where's Deadeye Duncan?
Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. Oh, of course, there's a big fat slob in
There's-
charge of this.
There's Jabba.
Jabba's great grandpa. Okay, we're leaving this. I'm over this bar.
I wonder if she went and told
Yeah, I
Daddy.
wonder where Daddy is.
Daddy's gonna pop out and like slit her throat at a certain point. You made my little girl sad, and I'm killing you now.
What's going on here?
People complain about the Sith, but this quarantine is good for all the businesses on Terrace.
Oh, he's a little racist.
Oh, racist boy.
Oh, maybe you
Wow,
need to. Maybe you need a lesson on how to. What was I saying?
You need a lesson on how to treat your social betters.
Wait, is that
This
Daddy?
is her.
That's yes, you got Daddy.
Oh, I'm gonna kill you.
Kill her. Can you kill her?
I'm gonna kill you.
Can you kill her? Kill her. Jake Khaar is chasing you, dude. I love that move.
Where'd she go?
Where are you going? You little brat.
We lost her. Did she go this way? I haven't opened this door before. Okay. Come on, Carth. Help us out here, buddy.
Come on, Carth Brooks.
Yes, it's open.
We're stealing this though.
Yeah.
Alright. I don't see where she went. How freaking lame. One more door to go.
You need to treat your social betters. You need to learn how to treat your social betters.
Alright. Let me take these parts. Okay, whatever. I don't think she actually came up here. I think that was just her character model trying to get out of the main area. So yeah, so this also reminds me of when I was a kid. I would go back and forth between this game and Morrowind. And I much more gravitated towards BioWare RPGs than Bethesda RPGs at that time. Because just they had better polish in terms of like dialogue.
Yeah.
And just like voice acting and stuff. And they were a little more linear. They weren't quite as wide open, where Morrowind it just drops you out in the middle of nowhere and you just figure it out.
Yeah.
But it's funny because now that I'm older, I almost prefer Bethesda's style of RPGs more. But when I was younger,
Davik says you missed your last payment.
Here, I got 50 credits, a down payment.
Sorry, you're out of time. Now it's all or nothing. Davik can't have people not paying his debt.
Ooh.
I don't have that much. How can I
But I don't have that much.
oh man, this sounds like a job for Jake.
Yep. Jake is gonna get the money out of this guy. He'll kill him if he needs to.
help? Somebody help! They're going to kill
Don't
me.
help him.
I know you have to be careful about drawing attention to yourself. We can just let them drag this guy on.
Yes.
Looks like we got ourselves a witness.
I don't, sorry, but,
I don't like your attitude.
so how about sorry, I'll be going now. What's Carth Brooks gonna think of that?
We don't want to keep Davik waiting. It's only going to make things worse.
Carth Brooks is like so mad at you.
Oh man. Let's go over here. It's a medical facility. I don't need that. We're gonna go to the other side of the city.
I like his new outfit.
So Upper Terrace, this area. Most of the areas in this game are kind of like this open environment. They're not open world at all, but they're kind of like a big area where you kind of run around and get quests.
It kind of reminds me of Mass Effect a little bit. Because they would have little city areas like that.
Yeah, very similar. So let's see, what's this? So these other apartments. What's this go to? Do we want to do more apartments? Probably not.
When's the last time you played this game?
Oh, we do want to go to these apartments. I played it a year ago on PC, and I played through this entire first planet.
Okay, you didn't beat it.
Yeah, I did not beat it last time I played it. It was in the middle of my 52 games, and I was like, I want to play some other stuff I haven't beaten before.
And we might talk about this if we end up doing another hangout on it. So then Knights of the Old Republic 2 came out in like 05, I think?
Yes, it was like the next year, or next year and a half. So Knights of the Republic 2 is a really interesting case.
Because people kind of don't like that one.
No, it's actually similar to Fallout New Vegas. Because Fallout New Vegas was made by Obsidian.
Yeah. It was made by
It was made by Obsidian.
Oh,
it's literally the Fallout New Vegas of Star Wars games. So it used same engine, just like Fallout New Vegas was literally the same engine as 3, but it was like weirder and like different and more like gray instead of black and white.
Yeah.
This game's story is more black and white. Like you can be really bad or you can be really good.
Yeah.
That game, Star Wars Knights of the Republic 2, is way in the gray. Like it's not really cut and dry like that. It's more of an Obsidian game. Sith uniform.
So do you like Knights of the Old Republic 2?
I really enjoyed that game. I played 20 hours in and got a game-breaking glitch on my only save file, and I never finished it.
Yeah, I think that would do it for me too.
And that game has a really rough opening. Like the first planet, at least when I was a kid, I didn't like it that much. Uniforms. I like that design for their.
Yeah, they're cool looking. Carth Brooks has spent his whole time going, hey, don't do this. This is bad. Hey, we're doing it. Ooh, you're big bad. But guess what?
If we get these uniforms, we can do some stuff.
Stop the interrogation right now.
What's going on out there? Just stay out of this. We know what's good for you.
I won't let you kill a defenseless person. We're gonna be nice because this helps us out.
Yeah, you're right.
How can you stop us? Time to teach the civilian the penalty.
Oh, shut up.
You do not mess with Carth Brooks, dude.
I only really blew up the guy that lives there. I threw a grenade in his direction, and then they ran away. Can I get their uniforms? Please tell me yes.
Oh, we were freaking good. Oh, there we go. Sith armor. I was about to say we were good for no reason.
Yes, what's in your
Stop it.
Karis?
No, stop. No, I don't want to hear you. Shut up.
Shut up, Carth Brooks.
Do we both got Sith uniform? Well, I do. Oh,
nice.
Right.
I'm now full Sith. I owe you my life as I'm wearing the Sith armor.
I like that he could tell that I put it on.
Oh, that is cool.
Now I get the pleasure of killing myself!
Yes!
You there.
Goodbye and thank you once again. I told you I was going to kill you. What are you doing? There's got to be a thing if you keep doing this Carth Brooks at the end. It's like, I'm taking you out. You're a psychopath.
Yeah, he's got to lose his mind at some point.
I saved you just so I could kill you myself. Now that is Jake Khaar.
When you played Mass Effect, did you play as a renegade? Did you play with the bad answers?
I played good. I was a good guy. I'm always usually a good guy when
I am too. I feel unless you're intentionally just going to be funny, man.
I think especially at least for the first run of a game, I'm always the good. Like
Yeah.
I want to play the hero.
You're with the Sith, ain't you? Oh, sure. I recognize the uniform. If you want to search the place, go ahead.
Oh, that's so cool! It opens up all this
Yeah,
other
now,
stuff.
now they all talk to you differently. Okay, I'll take your stuff.
Which is a little different from Mass Effect 2 or 3. That game opens.
Please don't hurt me. You don't have to kill me. I'll have Davik's money if it just gives me a little more time.
Now you have like clothing that's like the people of Davik, I
That's all
guess.
I've got.
Yeah.
It's yours. Just don't tell Davik where I'm hiding, okay?
Or was this kind of a main quest we're trying to do right now?
This is. I took off my clothes and now I look like a bounty hunter. So he's like.
Oh, okay.
He's admitting that there's a thing out. Give me credits and I won't tell Davik you're
Yeah.
Take the credits, but please, just don't tell Davik where I'm hiding.
We should tell Davik where he's hiding.
There's got to be a better way to do this.
The path has begun. Look at
Yeah.
I slightly moved down. And then and Carth's the light side.
Oh, look at
Oh,
you!
look at Carth.
Look at Carth
Look at
Brooks.
Carth.
Oh wow, I'm just so
And then
good.
We're in the glue.
We're going dark.
Oh man. Putting back on my.
But this reminds me, in Mass Effect, there was a moment in 2 or 3, I can't remember which game it was, and I had DLC that I got for pre-ordering it, and it was an outfit of this like alien or whatever. The game opens close to opening of like these aliens kill everybody on this planet. This person's like family, his friends, his loved ones, and he's so upset. Like this person's so upset. And I put on the DLC armor before I went into this planet, and it is the people who murdered and slaughtered his whole family. So I show up and they're like, they killed them all. Look at the video, and it turns into me, and I'm sitting there watching the video as the alien. And they're like, I hate it. It's like it's so inappropriate.
Oh,
It's
that's
dress.
so
It's like
good.
they killed my parents. They killed all this, and I'm sitting there like,
That's so freaking funny.
I shouldn't have wore this today.
That's freaking hilarious.
But this, like, I love how it like there's dialogue options that are different from that. You know, I have a feeling the new Mass Effect Andromeda 2, they're gonna add that back. That'll be back when they figure out how to animate lips. That'll be in there.
I feel like every RPG has somebody standing on the street preaching.
Yeah.
We must
Like a cult
together
or
to stop the spread of vermin and scum throughout us.
something.
I am speaking of the hideous-looking aliens who
Oh my gosh, these racists.
and Radians and all of them.
You can really tell they were ready to create their own world with Mass Effect when they were making this. Had a
Yeah,
good
they made
feel
it and they're
for
like, wait, we can kind of do our own.
Yeah.
We can make a whole.
Has come for action. We cannot sit idly by while aliens blight our glorious planet.
You're right! We should slaughter
Yeah!
a bunch of them.
Yes, my fellow. You have seen the light. Colton Kolu has marked your face. I will remember you. when
Count
you
Dweeboo.
destroy the aliens and the
I have now become Count Dweeboo.
For now, stay vigilant. Be ready.
I've never heard this dialogue.
I will find the Reckoning upon us, and together we will rid Portalis of these alien species.
We are so bad boys.
Bad boys, bad boys.
Alright, I say we do one more, like, evil thing. Do
All right.
one more fricked up evil thing.
You ready?
Get us into some bad boy business. Now that is bad boy business when you put on the Sith armor. The Sith armor's cool in this.
Another patrol heading down to the lower city.
Yeah, we are.
I heard it's pretty rough down there. There's a big swamp gang going on, you know. You better watch yourself. Those gangs will take a shot at anyone, even us. It's too bad we don't have the manpower just to sweep those slums clean.
So, normally if you're not in Sith armor, you can't go.
This
Yeah.
elevator is off limits. Only Sith
Because we got that armor, we can go down.
Getting that armor was the best thing we've ever done.
Move along then.
Shut up. Shut up. But, we'll save that for another day.
Yeah.
What's awfully cool, the ultimate baddest of the bad things that you can do.
Yeah, I want to get real bad.
We're gonna go into the Sith military base.
I don't think anything could get more bad than that.
Oh, it's sealed.
Never mind.
I thought you could go in there with the armor.
Oh, he's a
Impossible. Okay.
Nah.
Freaking.
Nah, Carth Brooks, you're just not good.
Oh my gosh. We're gonna go to the Undercity. I'll show you the Undercity. So this is the upper city, then there's the
There's like
Undercity,
slums and stuff.
and then there's the lower city. So it's 3 levels. It's not just 2. This is the top level.
Okay.
So when you go down
Well, you got
to this-
experience for getting out of the elevator.
If
You open up an elevator. Or was it discovering maybe a new area?
probably discovering a new area. So this
Xenoblade Chronicles does that too.
this is
You
the
get the
Undercity.
XP for...
This little fight.
Oh,
So there's a gang war going on down here.
they look
Volkers and the
crazy.
Cracks.
Volkers and the Becks. Volkers and the Becks.
Okay. Oh, got shanked.
Good night.
Man. These cinematics have you on the edge of your seat.
They really do.
So I think that, yeah, this is kind of a good... Well, we're not Sith, man. Shut up. Gonna give you a concussion.
I think this is a good place to stop.
Yeah, so, and also, I just think that it's kind of worth noting that when I was a kid, like, also in this kind of era of games, it was so interesting to me that, like, oh wow, there's a whole nother city down here.
Yeah.
And then underneath this, there's a whole nother city, and it just keeps going. So, yeah. But yeah, that's kind of the first little
Yeah,
area.
it's pretty cool. That's the most I've seen in this game ever.
Yeah.
It's cool seeing you play through all that.
You end up building up a pretty big party, and...
It is like Mass Effect minus like super real time.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah.
You're kind of moving, but you are. It's basically turn.
Now, is this similar to Xenoblade Chronicles from...
Xenoblade Chronicles stays constant the whole time, and you can select stuff as it's going.
You can't pause.
I don't think you can. No.
Gotcha.
You just have to keep going on.
But in terms of the way you go down below and you select moves and they
Yeah.
and they queue
Very
up.
similar.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
So they're very similar battle systems. So cool. Well, thanks for watching. If you're watching this archived, if you watched it live, what have you. Yeah, it was really cool to see all that stuff. But Jake Khaar, the baddest of the baddest. We got the Sith armor. Do not mess with Jake Khaar. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to leave it at that. This has been Count Dweeboo. What was your name? Tristy?
Tristus.
Travesty. Never heard that joke before. Yeah, so thanks for watching. This has been a Hangouts. Maybe we'll pick up back up Star
maybe
Wars.
we will.
Maybe we will. Maybe we'll take the Jake Khaar route and, I don't know, delete all the videos off our channel. That would be super evil.
That'd be the most evil thing we could do.
Yeah.
Or like someone would comment and we'd say, "I hate you."
Yeah, maybe Count Dweeboo will
I
jump in
hate
the comments.
your stinking guts.
So comment below, and you'll either get a Count Dweeboo snark, or a Carth Brooks love message. Roll the dice, just like the game, and see. Thanks for watching. What's something that the Jedi say to say goodbye?
May the Force be with you.
Classic.